Hello, Vicky, Retro Queen Bee here. Let's be busy in art. I have three dogs and they were just starting to bark. They were so quiet. And then, of course, when I go live, they start barking. Isn't that something? Well, this live show is about bits and pieces and bits and pieces. Paper Saturday. I wanted to try a new show just on collaging our scraps. And maybe someday, it'll go further than that. But for the start, I would like to collage with you. I hope that you brought your collage to the show so that we can collage together. And I need to put the comments on. And please comment. I would like to have this be an interactive show that we can share our thoughts and ideas about art or even our emotions. One thing with collage, it is a great meditative practice. And as you get into that meditative state, there's great ideas that come to your mind. And so that's why right here I have a card and a piece of paper, and I am going to write down things that just pop in my mind. It's kind of like a brain dump list, and it may not make sense to you, but it makes sense to me. And so that's what I'm going to do as I collage. And I'll share my brain dumping. I don't mind. And I've started this page, and I do like to make these long collage pieces like this. And this is my telephone book. It's getting very, very fat. As you can see, it's very, very fat with all kinds of collage in this book. And here yesterday I did a pink one. And this one is a green one. I'm not sure what this one will turn out. I do know that this piece is a Christmas piece. So one of my brain thoughts was that I could paint this for Christmas and use it for a pocket or a card or something. And so that was one of my brain dumps. Painting scraps for Christmas. All right. Well, my scraps are just out of control. And I just have to get them in control. I will just feel better with controlled. Why I say that, I don't know. Controlled scraps. So I did have a piece out here, and I don't know what happened to it. But sometimes I do keep white because I like white. And if I decide to paint my scraps Christmassy and then I can make trees, I can do all kinds of things, right? With my cutouts. I could make paper dolls. There was a cute paper doll that I watched, and they got their template from Canva, and I do know how to work Canva. They got Christmas trees, and so there's one of my pop down ideas, right? Go to Canva for Christmas trees, and, 'trees', 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 dress form. Okay. So, I don't know. It's been a stressful day for me, so I do really want to take my emotions into play. And this piece of brown paper, I'm putting it down here because I did dye it, and I think it'll make a nice piece. As you can see, I'm collaging to make strips. Now, I might quit here. I know I've got a lot of strips in there, but I might add like this. I'm thinking. Okay. So I want to tell you about this gun. It is a glue gun, and it's by Petunia. And oh, I love it. You know why? Because you can of course use, and I have them, glue sticks, but to me they're such a pain because you glue it and then you have to put your glue somewhere, right, from the glue stick when you're gluing. So I'm like, okay, so this is what I did with my glue. Now, Petunia doesn't guarantee anything that other type of glue will work, except their glue, of course, which, is a little pricey, and so I don't want to be buying their glue. And I have been putting my PVA glue, and then when I collage, of course, it goes really quick. And so I was thinking, well, my PVA glue is spendy. I really want to use it like for my book binding when I make a journal versus just using it for collage. So I ordered today, it came last night and it came in today. I ordered Elmer's school glue, a great big jar of it. And it is a little bit thick, so I have to water it down to be able to fit and work in this glue gun. And so that's what I'm using now. I am using Elmer glue. And I figure I am going to save a lot of money by doing that. And I think it's going to be good. Okay, what do I have here? I have that. I have this. Not quite long enough. Does cover. I mean, when I do collage, I do cover stuff. So maybe I will put that right there. I'll put something on the bottom. I was also thinking that when I break out and use my collage more that I create here. Let's see. I still need to get, makeup sponges. I'm out of them. So let's put something on the bottom. I don't know if this is big enough. Maybe, well, I could, since it's, let's just break that. Yeah, I was thinking with some of this that I may or may not, just kind of depends. I may or may not sew before. Okay. Sometimes I end up with these little pieces, and then, of course, I don't use them, but I'll end up putting them in the trash can. And I think this Elmer's glue is working really good, guys. Yes. I'm so happy that I decided to do this. I like, it's just cleaner. Just cleaner, and sometimes I do this if I remember, and it does help kind of smear the glue. If I remember, sometimes I forget, and then all right, so that is there, and I do have this other white one here. I keep these little strips. I don't know why. I guess for like, I do like to collage with them, because I think they make kind of a neat background. And then you could put an element, a focal point. All right. Okay, one thing with Elmer glue too is it dries really quick, which is a good thing, right? It does dry quick, so if by chance you need to move it around like I just did there, you may have an issue. But other than that, I am really thrilled. A lot of times I just like dot this, just put a tiny bit on there, and then I put my glue gun back in the holder, because that way it's always ready to use. I don't have to worry about it clogging up. Petunia glue gun. They did a good job. Okay. Well, I just want to calm down. Calm down. When things bother you and you come to your breaking point, then you start screaming, right? I can't stand this anymore. This has got to change. Well, so I am collaging, not to only like clean up my mess, but also just to release my emotion of anger. I really got angry and screamed and yelled. I hope you don't think that I'm a disturbed person. I really am not. I try to keep my cool the best I can. And if I can't, it's rare. I guess, there comes like, can I say, a boiling point maybe? You've dealt with something so many years and you're just tired of it, because it's a situation that you really cannot change. I'm just looking for more. I kind of want to do this. Oh, I've got this. be better. Since, let's just kind of do a pinky here. And I don't know what picture that is. I can't tell. It says humor, but I don't know what the picture is all about. But I do like the humor. Okay, so maybe we'll put that there and then we'll finish. Yeah, then we'll finish with the small strips. So now I am a Christian and I did think of Psalms 91 and Psalms 23. Those are beautiful Psalms to release to our God. And they're so beautiful. I do not know if I can, I might be able to. I'm going to try something. I haven't tried this before, but I'm going to try Google. And let's see, I'm going to put Psalms S-A, I just have to remember how, oh, there it is. And maybe I could just play it and you could hear it. I think you could. Oops, that's not what I want to. Of course, right? Okay. Wow, why does it keep doing that? Okay, let's try this. You probably can hear that. Um, um, no, this is not what I want. Okay, here it is. Can you hear that? Let me know if you can hear it. Test, test, test. Well, I'm not sure if you can hear Psalms. Oh, these are different. All right. I don't know if it's coming through or not. Test, I wish I could tell, but I cannot tell. When my voice comes, I hear it and see it on the Yeti stereo microphone. Um, but I do not see if you can hear the Psalms. And I don't know if it's working, but I will check it out when I play. But this is the Psalms I want to play. I don't know how I got here. All right, so oh gosh. All right, that's not what I wanted to play. I just wanted, let's see. It is. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. So this should be working now. Let's see. Test, test, test. Yes, my Yeti is working. It's a Yeti microphone that my husband allows me to use. That's his, but I like to put it back here because it does pick up quite a, yeah, see, even if I talk this way, the Yeti stereo microphone is working okay. So I'm not sure if you heard all the Psalms or not, and I'm monkeying around. Just not sure, but I like to listen to Psalms when I am in a funk mood. So I just like to be reminded that I am being taken care of. I really don't need to worry about anything. That's hard to say, isn't it? My emotions of worry, I don't need them. I don't need to get angry. But I do know when, I'm at my limit, I do recognize that if I get angry about everything, which I don't do very often, is a change happens. And it's kind of a bummer that that's how you have to get change, right? I wish I could do it another way. But my heart is calming down. So I'm gonna try to get this done. What do you think? I'm just building these little strips. And see that little strip, isn't that cool? So some of these little strips are pretty cool. Some are plain, some are coffee dyed. Oh, I know, I was just thinking I do need to buy a package of tea. I need to put that down on my brainstorm. A package or a box of tea. And of course that's all I need to put because I know why I need it, right? To dye. Oh, that came off. Okay. Some of this paper is very old. And it will break on me. But when I do these strips, see, I just like to put a little bit of glue. Okay. And it looks like I've got a little bit here, right? This is a very old piece of paper, but that does look good there. This is batch dyed with oxide. Okay. I'm really happy with that Elmer's glue. Let's see, I'm not quite sure. Let's see if this will kind of, alright. We're gonna still need another strip. I wonder if I should use this one. This is a little bit wider. Yeah, let's use this one. Okay. Well, I hope this gets to be popular with people. I did not advertise it anywhere. All this, I just thought of it. And of course, with my personality, if I think about it, I make quick decisions. I I just make quick decisions, just the way I am. And I'll say, "Ooh, that's good," think about it. I thought about it overnight and today, and I'm like, should I try this? Oh, let's give it a try and see if anybody else would be interested. Where was that I saw? Oh, I took care of that, didn't I? Okay, so let's just put this one here. It does take a little bit of time to do these strips compared to if you have big pieces that you're working with. The strips do take a little more time, but I don't have a lot of strips in here. But I do like the strips, and I just keep going with them until I cover all the, look, those cool markings on this strip. So which side? I kind of want, yeah, let's do that side. Okay. So we got that. The problem is getting your strip straight enough to put the glue on, right? And then my glue is not coming out. And I don't probably need this much glue, but it's okay. Alright, so let's put this here. Okay. Ooh, we're getting a good collage of strips. Very good. So let's put this one here. That one almost will do it. Oh, I'm feeling so much better. There's a doctor that she paints in her PJs in the mornings. I'm not a big morning person, but I know there are people that are morning people, and they really do enjoy her show. And she talks about emotions and art. How do you feel today? And do you feel joy or sad? Or stressed, anxious? And then as you do your painting, you become more calmer. But to feel those emotions first, I am calm now. My whole meditation is on being calm today. Being calm today. Now I have these right here. Oh, let's see, I have another one. I really like these green. They're really cool looking, aren't they? Okay, so I'm going to have a piece that it's not long enough. Alright, come on, come on, come on. I can always do 2 pieces. Let's just do that. Where's that green one? Because this one is pretty cool. Hi, Bonnie. Glad you dropped by. I kind of had a rough day today, so my whole meditation is on being calm. I took out my anger onto the collage, and then I am saying calm, 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 because that's how it is. There's no reason. I have, I feel safe in my home, and I'm gonna feel pretty good with our new president going to take away my Social Security tax, because I am one of those older retirees. So that's going to be a big benefit. I'm excited. I'll have more money to spend. And I wonder what that'll be on. Means I can buy more glue. Yeah, it's really good therapy. Hi, Penny. I know, I'm really happy now to craft. The music, I know, I'm just talking out loud. Like, this collage piece is my calm piece. And I did a lot of little strips. So that means you have to, like, be really calm, really focused. Boy, this phone book, look at this. Oh my gosh. It's really getting thick. I just saw you, Penny. I wasn't quite I didn't know where I saw Bonnie and then Penny. Oh, I love you too. You guys are I watch you guys all the time. I know you have a new video, Bonnie, and I started watching it last night, but I couldn't pay attention enough. So I decided, oh, I gotta have time to pay attention to what she's doing. All right. Oh, I get to... So, Elmer's glue, I still get it in my fingers with those little strips. So I'm going to try to... I don't know, in the beginning, Penny and Bonnie... So, Bonnie, you have to go to... Oh, you got to go to your dad's. In the beginning, I showed this huge Elmer's glue. I just got it from Walmart here in the States, and I watered it down and put it in my glue gun. I do have glue sticks, but I like to use, and then I thought, I'm going to save a lot of money using this glue gun and using Elmer's glue, because it's way cheaper than if I use my PVA glue. Ah, I feel much better now. Oh dear. I think I'm going to start this every Saturday. Um, well, I should. Oh, look at that piece. To just glue my scraps in a book and talk. How you guys been doing? I know, Penny. I go. It's a big expense, but you know, this is working. And with my hands, I don't know. I see the glue stick. You gotta like, you know, have your paper. You gotta go like this, and you gotta. So I don't know. It's kind of annoying. It annoys me. And you do a good job at it, Penny. So does Bonnie. So I am just building. I'm not even thinking, really. I am just building. I haven't learned how to do music with the lives. I could do that. But I kind of want to like maybe have it in the background so I can talk. Oops. I'm a talker. Let's go up here. I am a talker. I like to talk things out. If I talk out all my emotions, then I feel better. And it might be due to my little ADHD brain. It's a smart brain. I think it's a smart brain anyway. I've accomplished a lot in my life. I'm not sure why I have all these little tiny pieces. Ugh, sometimes I just can't throw things away. You know, there comes a point where you have to say, this is too tiny. See, like this little piece. Look at that. But I like the blue color. And I like the pink color. And so let's do the pink color. So I'm just going to like fit it there. So like I was saying, you know, you might need to sew these when you use them. Just depends as you cut them out and see how they react. I have a lot of these strips. I must have been strip cuckoo. Why can't I throw away these little strips? I don't know why. But I like to put them down because they make me feel calm. Whoop. Let's see, what does it say? Oh, artistic community derived from Bohemia, and it's a district in Czechoslovakia. Well, that's a pretty cool thing to say. Now look at this little thing. Why? I don't know. It's like, but you know what? I saved it, so I'm going to put it down. This is why my fingers get gluey, because this is so tiny that it's hard for me to be tiny with my gun. Oh. You keep the strips too? Oh, I have the hardest time throwing things away. When it comes to my art. Well, maybe it's everyday things. Because I was going through my magazines the other day. And I was thinking, why am I keeping these? I have so many. I can figure out how to cut things out of them like 100 times over, right? Because I have so many. And I know Penny keeps the strips too. I've seen her work with them. Not, I think she made some clusters with hers. I'm not sure if she glued hers in the book or not. I don't remember. She might have in the beginning. Oops, in the beginning. Some of this paper is real delicate because it is old paper. Maybe that's why it's like, or I think like this little piece I'm looking at right here. I colored it, right? And that's a little piece of my colored paper. And I worked so hard to make it colorful. Yeah, you call it confetti. Confetti. We are so much alike, the three of us. The three musketeers when it comes to keeping things. Although I am a colorful. I'm more colorful. Penny is more, although she has add red in her zombie journal, which really is a cool journal. It's the zombie Christmas journal. Oh, I know, it's very time consuming. Um, but it makes me calm. And I'm almost done. I don't have a lot more. I think, oh no, I do have a lot more. So what do you do with yours, Penny? You just make clusters. Okay, Bonnie. Nice. Have a nice evening with your dad. My dad passed, oh, many, many years ago. In an accident. We were not expecting him to pass. None of us kids. So enjoy your dad. Let's see, that's a little bit too little there. Ah, okay. I'm letting the emotion of joy come in and calmness come in. All right. Let's see. I'm not sure if I'm going to use any more of these. Here's a little. Oh, see, things get. I don't know why they get like. According to the graph, I was thinking this would look good right here. See, and I do cover up sometimes. Oh, look at this. Black and white. You make clusters and confetti paper. What do you do with your confetti paper, Penny? confetti paper. I'm just impressed how that Elmer's glue works. I think we don't need expensive glue when we're doing this. Not for this kind of project. Let's see. No, let's see what we got in here. Oh, I've got tons of different stuff in here. Let's see. I can put that there. I can put that there. That there. Like I have bigger pieces, so I think I will go to the bigger pieces. Maybe and something long like this. This is long. Something long. Here's a little blue material that's kind of cute in it. Maybe I can kind of cover that up. Let's see. Look at this thing. Could put it right there. Let's see. Yeah, I have this. Just something here. Let's see, I generally pinch shapes out of it to use as embellishments for things like thank you cards. Oh. I don't remember seeing you make confetti paper. Too much white, I think. Well, maybe not. I mean, I could do this. Okay. It seems like every paper that I do is different. Every page I do, it ends up being different. Okay, then we're going to push this over. But I tell ya, I think my collage skills have improved a lot since I have done this telephone book. And my intuitive collaging has improved too. Because I really don't think about this. I just keep going. Okay, now I wanted to do this. Just have to kind of remember what I wanted to do here. I don't want to cover that number because I love numbers. This is one of my old pieces of paper that I wrote on for one of the live shows, and then I don't know how and then this was my wipe off, or was behind underneath something that I did, and it just looked so cool. I didn't want to, I mean, even adding more pencil, that I might do that at the end. Just adding pencil to this. Okay, so let's it's a little bit short. See if I can find something. I need something there. So let's see what we got. Another strip. White, but it just fit there. Sometimes I like to add white to these collage pieces. So I probably am just going to collage and not really. I do need to make prayer flags. And there's a certain amount I need, and so I need to write down prayer flags, because I kind of been working on them, but I do need to do those because I have a commitment on those. I'll just keep it there. Doesn't matter. Got a piece of string hanging out of this one. Okay. And I want to fancy this one up. Yeah, I want to add the dot. I'm thinking if I have a pencil, I'm going to just scribble with some pencil on this one. Let's see, where is my card? I keep forgetting about this card, but I do know it does help distribute the glue. But I do notice this Elmer's glue does... Okay, I'm gonna get my pencil. Oh, which I see it right here. And it is... Yeah, it's good. Okay, so when I do my pencil, I again am going to release any negative emotions inside of me and replace them with positive emotion. Joy and calmness. That's what I want. Joy and calmness. Okay. So I'm gonna like boo, 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 boo. This is just a great one for pencil. And I'm just, you know, I'm closing my eyes. I do like circles too. Sometimes. I don't know. Oh. And I'm looking looking at? Where am I missing? Now this is intentional. Ah. Okay, this is not intentional. Of course I have to make noise. This is an exercise that requires noise. Now look at that. Isn't that cool? Pencil on your collage. Yeah, I love it. All right. Oh, thank you, Penny. That would be great. I am, Penny. I'm getting all the stress out. All right, look at Penny. I just can't believe this. I have a ton. You have a ton too. And I know you made file folders. Thanks, Penny. You have a great day too. I appreciate you coming by. Oh, I forgot to do this one. But I didn't do it. Okay, that's fine. All right, let's see. How long have we been on here? Well, let's go. Let me do another page. I'm going to do another page. This is not speed up. This is me and my scraps just going for it. Here's the yellow. Bye, Penny. I'm going to do one more page and then I'll be out of here. And probably doing more of this off camera. I have some more bigger pieces. Oh, look at that. Sometimes my scraps, I'm like, oh, I love them. Oh, look at that. Okay. I did have moon. I don't know where it went to. Oh, we got a lot of white in there. Oh, so I really like this, the way that paper is. I had it left over. So any kind of cool little paper that you like, you can like, you know, just go ahead and collage on. And I do, this is BB Henry art. Oh yeah, I got her windows. She has some really cool windows. I like her art too. She's a... I don't know if I've got enough out here. Oh, look at this. It's a rose. Oh, just a little rose. Let's see, we might be able to put that on. Oh, that looks cool. I don't have this, but I wonder if I can just smash it. Instead of making it strips, I don't know if I can just... I'm going to try and see what happens. Squink. And then just make it... I don't know. So look kind of cool like that. And just make it... so you can just glue it down at like a abstract piece. Huh? Okay, and I've got that. Bring some brown in. Bring that in. Oh, that's a Christmas thing. And see, I can make, oh, let's see. Oh, this will be cool. This piece is in my coffee shop. These are math, it's a math book. It's so cool. Okay. This takes forever. Oh, look at, oh, that, I got that piece. Do I get that piece? I don't know, but I'm going to put that. Okay, I think I have enough. I have enough. All right, I think I'm going to put this one here. This, I do, these were pretty popular in my coffee shop. They're just digitals of old math books. They're so cool. And here we go again. And maybe one of these yellow ones here. Yeah. I think this piece, ooh, you know when you get, you make mistakes with digitals? And then they just sit around and you go, oh, what am I going to do with this? And I think I'm going to cut this off here. I just don't like that edging, but okay. I'm coming up here. Let's do it this way. Oh, yes, it works. This is an old painty paper. I think I'm going like to eat dinner and then I'm just gonna collage in my evening time and maybe put a movie on. I'm feeling so much better now. I really am. I like to watch the Hallmark movies and they're probably all Christmassy now. I think that that's probably where everything is headed. This is a Christmas piece right here. And this too. And purple is Christmas. They have purple bulbs. You can have purple, pink, red, any color you want on your Christmas tree. I have a pink Christmas tree, guys. It's all pink. And my husband and I, because we're older, you know, it's really hard for us to go out and shop a Christmas tree, which are tons of Christmas tree, tons of Christmas tree farms around here where I live. And oh, I wonder what this would look like. Right there. I wonder if it looks like oh, I do. Well, Vicky, we're taking that away. And I'm just, what do I want it here? Kind of. does it look better? Purple or white? I'm thinking too much. Let's do white. And for this piece as a napkin, I am going to use my gel medium. I do want to make a list of people that I watch on YouTube, because there's so many good creators and I love watching them. I love watching them. Okay, so hopefully that'll work. Are you gonna work? Yep. I think maybe I'll do it this way. Let's see, how big do we? That's probably creators. There's so many I should put that on my list too. I've been wanting to do that. It just takes time. And I like to mess around. Oh, okay. So the other thing, I want to make a list of creators art on YouTube. I want to do that too. I don't know if anybody out there likes true crime. I do like that. I'm watching the Delphi case. Oh my gosh. I just didn't realize what the prison system does to people. I don't really think I think they got the wrong guy to boot, and the way they treated him, oh my gosh. Okay, well, we'll see what the jury says, because, they're... But what they did is, it's in regards to two young teenagers, young, like 13, that were killed or murdered on a trail that a lot of people go to. And, I feel so sorry for them, because, they were brutally murdered. But there was no essay involved. So they call this guy Bridge Guy because one of the girls took a picture of Bridge Guy. But then you gotta, like, connect him to the murders, right? And that's the problem. So they have that, and then their witnesses that the prosecution had were just not very good. And they said, oh, he's this tall, but then really he's this tall. And it's like, trying to get up. I'm not being successful here. We'll just use this one. So, anyway, they put this guy in the jail. Of course, he's an interrogation. Oh my gosh. The cops at the very end just accused him and yelled at him, and they were the ugliest. Ugh, I didn't even know that. And he kept saying, I'm innocent, I'm innocent, I'm not guilty. I'm not guilty. My life is over, though, because you told everybody. Everybody thinks now that I did it, and I didn't do it. And he is married. He has to his high school sweetheart. I think they grew up together in the town. Oh, anyway. I just kind of want to... Oh, it might be there. Okay, so let's see. Isn't that something? I don't want to cover up too much. I mean, that covers that up, right? Oh, I could do that. Let's do that. So, anyway, they kept him in jail, but then they moved him, and he had not been convicted yet, to a isolation prison. The worst of worst is for the punishment of people, of prisoners who do things really bad. And he ended up being psychotic, and to me it would have been a forced confession. Now, they wouldn't publicize the trial. It's in Indiana, and so people who have wanted to report, YouTubers who have wanted to report, they have to wait in line. And it's a long line, and you have to do it 24/7, or otherwise you won't get into the courthouse. There's only a limited amount of seats, so it's not televised. I don't get it. It's such a high profile case, and they are not televised. They're not doing... Oh, look at this. It says hippie. I remember being a hippie. I was kind of a fake hippie, though. I was in the process of going to school, and I could not. Oh, university. I guess you could say I was a university hippie. But I really took my studies seriously because I was becoming a registered nurse, and I did get a bachelor's in science in nursing. Let me tell you, it wasn't the easiest thing. It took a lot of work. And so that was during all the hippie era, and I didn't have time to be a real hippie, I guess. I guess you could say I had no time. I wanted this particular thing here. I'm going to add something here before I put oh, maybe this. Yeah, but I'm going to take that white off. Sometimes I do that. Oh. there. And then I'm going to put, see, this is just a cool coloring. I mean, I could put it, no, I want it this way. So it just goes right in there. Okay. I think I got, not sure, but it's okay. Well, since I did the rose, I don't know, it's too much. Okay. Well, I did a few while I'm talking and playing around. And I played the Psalms. I'm not sure if that worked or not, but when I go back through, looks like I missed some glue there. So what I'm going to come around back and do is just glue this on. Well, I hope this gets more popular and I will start advertising it. And I hope it'll be a time that we can do scrapping in our books. This is a telephone book. Of course, you can use any book that you have laying around that you can scrap in. This is still wet here, so I need to let that dry before I head on to another. So I'm going to take a little break, and then I'm probably going to be doing this evening because I want to get rid of all, I want to have all these in this book before I can do anything else. All right. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. And this will be Saturday at 6 p.m. and it'll be called Bit Piece Bit Paper Saturday. And I hope it'll grow and that we will just have a time of doing our scraps and playing with our scraps and telling stories and getting our stress out when we need to, after a week of whatever. And I'm just being honest with you guys, and I hope that you'll be honest with me, and we will just have a fun time. And by the end of this show, we will feel so good, so calm, so joyful. And I throw those out in the universe so that you too can enjoy life. And I am going to say goodbye. See you next Saturday. Bye-bye. Oh, I forgot. Yes, I have a live every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Joyful Art Time show. And that's when I just bring anything in. I usually do a community post, maybe a little bit prior, a day to an hour prior, and if I can decide what I want to do. So it's a surprise. But I'm really grateful that you guys all came to this show on Saturday, and I will see you in another show on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Bye bye, guys. Have a great evening and a great week.